What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's fucking cold, alright? And I'm tired of it. Full scoop of pre. I usually only do a half, but I could use caffeine. Not because I'm tired, but because I plan on being really productive and focused all damn day. I'm gonna go to the gym now and hit legs. And yeah, see you later.
Here we go.
Kinda looks like I got a contour, but I don't have any face makeup on. That's cool. So, this isn't easy for me to film. Just gonna come out and say it. I recently decided, made it official and informed my coach as of literally this morning, that I am quitting my competition prep. So I've never quit anything before, so it was like a really hard decision for me. I really felt like I was letting a lot of people down, and myself, and it was hard to decide. I didn't know if I was gonna regret it. I still don't know if I'm gonna regret it. I don't think I will, but I don't know. I think it's the right decision. So I've been on and off about it for a little while. I wanted to do it literally, like I wanted to compete literally just because like I like the stage, and I think I have a lot of potential, and I kind of like wanted to see how I would do, especially because I'm not the type of person that tracks perfectly and is on my A game in off season. And so I thought it would be really cool, you know, if I could get up there and do well and be like, look, you can be a normal human and be a competitor, or like whatever you want to be. But so that was like part of the reason why like I feel like I was like letting people down. And anytime you like announce something like on social media, you feel like you have to follow through with it. But and I already like paid my coach for the whole time, and like I already like set up like posing sessions and like set up like my suit that I was gonna write and all this stuff. And so I don't know, it was hard to like finally commit and say that I wasn't gonna do it, but I literally feel like a ton of bricks has been lifted off my shoulders since then. Until I sat down to film this, I was like in a really good mood. Feeling a little weird right now, but it's fine. So I'm just gonna like give you a little bit of reasoning as to why. The number one reason was it just didn't feel right. Like the first time I did prep, like there was no doubt in my mind, like I was doing it, like this was gonna be it, I was gonna go all in, blah blah blah. And this time it just wasn't like that. I was doing everything I was supposed to, so it wasn't like I wasn't 100% committed, but I wasn't mentally 100% committed. It just like, it was going back and forth in my mind, and anybody who has competed before, whether it's in bodybuilding or like something different, you understand that like you kind of have to have that tunnel vision, and it just like wasn't really there for me. So that was the biggest thing. It was just causing me so much anxiety, like trying to decide, and like stress, like every day I'm like, is this the best use of my time? Is this bettering me as a person? Is this what I should be doing? So there was just like a lot of questions running through my mind. It would literally like keep me up at night. I would like lay in bed and just think about it. So that was the main thing. I just didn't want to have the stress anymore. But the reasons why I was wondering if it was right was because if you've been following me along, you know that I plan to move out of Pennsylvania, most likely to LA. I said that weird, LA. In August. So that means I should be saving money, aka not spending it on prep. I should be building up my business to get me to the point, like my goal is to not have to get a job over there. There's a chance that I'll have to wait just for a little bit or whatever, just like, you know, to make sure that we're making ends meet and everything. But like my end goal is to be able to support myself just with my personal brand and some other projects that I'm working on. So in order for that to happen, I need to be able to like put more time and effort into it. And for those of you who know, I'm a nanny 40 hours a week. So 40 hours a week of that, meal prepping, cardio for a long time, like all this stuff, like it was just taking up so much extra time. And like mental, not even the time, because like I'm still gonna be meal prepping because I still want to like lose some body fat. I'm still gonna be working out because that's just who I am. But like, also, like, I had to go to physical therapy, like, all the time, like, to make sure I would be good enough for prep, which was taking up a lot of time, too, and a lot of money. But, like, just mentally, it was draining me, which was, like, I would come home and be like, oh my god, I'm so mentally exhausted. I don't want to work on my business or film a YouTube video or answer emails or whatever it was. So it was just taking away from me bettering myself, as far as my career. So that was probably like the main driving force as to why I felt uncomfortable about it. And then there was just like some like little minor things, like I like just started to notice, I just dropped my ring, like my mind was just getting like mentally fucked up. Like before I started prep, I was happy with my body, and then all of a sudden I start setting check-ins and I'm like, oh my god, I'm fat. Why did anybody tell me I gained all this weight? Like, what the hell happened? Blah blah blah. And literally I just quit this morning, and already at the gym I was like, damn, I look good even after a weekend of binging, because I had a wedding this weekend that I was in. And it's just crazy how like mentally, I mean, it's not like that for everybody, but just like how mentally like different it is. So it was really just about like, what are my goals that I want to put at the front line right now, and am I doing the correct things in order to get me to those? So competing was like a goal that I had, but like not like a big goal, you know what I mean? Like it just wasn't bettering me and getting me towards like my bigger goals. Like I wanted to compete, but it wasn't something that was at the top of my list, and I don't know, I'm really proud of myself, because it's hard for me to say no, it's hard for me to just quit, and sometimes it's hard for me to like realize what's important, you know. So I'm proud of myself for making the decision and just like committing to it. It was so back and forth for a little while, like even when I went to Nashville for New Year's Eve, that was like the end of like my pre-prep, and even like when I was at Nashville, I wasn't even on prep yet, but I just had so much anxiety about like what can I eat, blah, blah, blah. Like, if I'm, like, fucking up right now, like, is that gonna make me lose the competition? Like, blah, blah, all this stuff. Like, it was just such a head game, and there was a time in, like, the first time I did it, my life was just completely different, and I'm not saying I'll never go back to it. I like competing. I like doing it. There's definitely a chance I'll go back to it, but just right now, it's not right for me. And I wish I would have realized that before, you know, I don't want to say wasted, before I wasted my coach's time and, you know, went out there and said I was going to do it. I wish I would have realized it before, but, you know, I didn't. So, here we are, and I would have been 14 weeks out starting today. And instead, I'm 0 weeks out, and that's okay with me. So, yeah, I hope that you guys, don't view me as any differently. That's like, I mean, I don't care what other people think, because I know that this is what was right for me, but at the same time, like, I don't want anybody to think like, wow, she's a quitter or anything else like that. Like, I work really hard to help motivate other people, and I just hope that you guys can realize that this came out of a place, like, this came out of like this is what I need to do to better myself and get myself to where I want to be, and this didn't come out of, oh, well, it was too much work and I didn't have time. Like, it wasn't like because of all these excuses. It was just, it just wasn't right for me right now, and that's all there is to it. And I hope you guys understand that, and I hope that you guys don't want to, like, leave me and no longer follow my journey because I'm not on prep anymore, because I know that sometimes you just follow people because they're on prep and whatever else. So I hope you guys still love me and want to support me and understand. And yeah, so I'm gonna end the sob story, and yeah, okay.